something that is just kind of cool. So I think it's kind of cool anyway. So I'm gonna be talking about the game World of Warcraft, and I'm gonna be doing sort of like a little like fact video, but I'm also gonna include some sort of like personal stories and like my favorite moments. Kind of like an all-around video, I guess. This is my first video, so apologies. The editing might not be that good when I get around to it, but we'll see. Hopefully, it'll be good. So let's begin, shall we? So I'm just looking at like a facts website. Well, not a facts website. I went on to a lot of facts websites and sort of picked out different facts, which are kind of cool. I'm just getting the list up right now. Also, I don't have a webcam, and I mean, I could use my phone, but I'm not that good at editing yet. So this is kind of gonna be a no video, kind of video, like no picture. But I might put some pictures in of like maybe some of my WoW characters and some of the cool things. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. I won't just be a black screen anyway, so we'll see. Okay, so fact number 1. World of Warcraft holds the Guinness World Record for the most popular MMORPG by subscribers. It's kind of mental. I think WoW at one point had like 10 million subscribers. Oh wait, no. Okay, fact number 2. With a peak of 12 million subscriptions in October 2010, and Blizzard's final report of 5.5 million subscriptions in October 2015, World of Warcraft remains the world's most subscribed MMORPG. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Number 3. In planning stages of Wrath of the Lich King development, they had 3 options for a hero class: Necromancer, Runemaster, and Death Knight. In the end, they combined all 3 into one, giving DKs or Death Knights Necromancer niches, such as diseases and corpse exploding. Didn't know that one. And Runemaster niches their rune resource system, which is why we will never see 99.94% in brackets see those 2 classes in game, which is a shame because I think Necromancers could be really, really cool. The human race, fact number 4, the human race is the most played race in game. It's the most played race in game. I can see that. I find humans super boring myself, but that's because I am a human, and I don't know, when I play WoW or something, I want to be something different, I guess. I say that for all of these because I literally have no idea outside of the game or like as the actual facts of like some of this stuff is pretty interesting to me. Number 13. Since World of Warcraft launched, more than 100 million unique accounts have been created. That's twice as many accounts as people living in South Korea, or as many as the population of Germany, Belarus, and Sweden combined. That's insane. Okay, number 14. World of Warcraft is played across 244 countries and territories around the globe, including places like the Bahamas, Antarctica, Tokelau, and Christmas Island. I didn't know Christmas Island was a place, but I also suck at geography, so I guess that's why I didn't know that. Number 15. Almost everyone is familiar with the Harris Belton NPC found in Shatref City. However, few know that her frenemy, Recall Nishi, is located nearby, standing directly next to Harris. Recall is totally invisible to almost everyone. Only priests with the Eye of Divinity equipped can see her. Number 6. It simply reads Leroy Jenkins. Number 17. Considered to be, by those that know of it, the rarest mount in game. The fluorescent green Mechanostrider is one of a kind. The stories behind this mount starts out like this. An unfortunate gnome deleted his Mechanostrider. Upon asking a GM to replace it, he was erroneously awarded this mount instead. This means this mount is the only one in the world and cannot be obtained by any other player, making this the rarest mount in the game. An unknown friend, a very lucky little fellow. That's kinda cool. But also kinda lucky, I guess. But very cool. Number 18. Before TBC, Shaman were Horde only, and Paladins were actually Alliance only. The Burning Crusade expansion changed all of that, however. During the transition period, Shaman loot started dropping for Alliance players, and Paladin loot started dropping for Horde before either class was playable by that faction. This loot was utterly useless and a total waste. Okay, I knew this one because in Classic WoW, Horde have Shamans and Paladins, and Alliance has Paladins, which are both my favorite classes on either side. can't see the